but then all the songs I play are fire, so I should just use it all the time by that logic. Never mind. I've just applied tape in some strategic places to make my microphone stop falling over, because this mic stand is borked. But now it's fine, because I taped it a lot. Electrical tape. 30p a roll, do anything with it, it's great. I don't really know what to do today, so I guess I'll continue with the longest journey, which, as you remember last time, was the right pain in the arse to capture, but I've figured it out. What you have to do is load the game, and then create a new window capture. Not use an old one, but create a new one, and then it works. Excuse me, my surprise at being subscribed at tier 1 for 7 months, 7 necromants. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Big U appreciate. I'm just settling in. I've been working, to be honest, I finished work and then I started my stream, so I'm sort of not out of work mode yet, but I'm not even sure I want to play The Longest Journey. I do, though. We'll see how long. Maybe I'll just play it for like an hour and then do something else. We'll see. We'll see. Life is like that, you know? You can just do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter, as long as you don't, like, murder anyone. And other crimes. Alright, here we go. Assorted crimes. Where is the game screen? It's this one. Right, so I have to go here, and then I have to create a brand new window capture or it won't work. And I'm not allowed to touch the Longest Journey window because it will break. Oh, that's my Drakengard stuff. Alright, I have to do this. And then I have to set it to Windows 10. And then I have to fit it to screen. And now it works. We're all adults here. We can do what we want. Yeah, I had a clown burger for lunch. Do it whenever I want. There's a lot of text, this game. So, you know, story time, everyone. I'm gonna do my news first. It's not really news, people already know about this, but I mentioned it when I did my schedule, but I'm having a vaccination on Friday morning, which means that there's a very good chance, well, there's like a 50-50 chance that I'm gonna be fine, and a 50-50 chance that there will be no stream on Friday and probably Saturday. Because it might knock me out. You had strawberry cake and a rose champagne for lunch. I had strawberry milkshake and a burger. But it was like a McDonald's burger, so it barely qualifies as a burger, really, but... what happened last time, April?
April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
You got a glove with a hole in it. Wait, no, this game does the thing, doesn't it? Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Ah, the year is 2209. It's April 14th, 2209. Wow, baby. A Friday. Happy birthday to me, the big one. Oh, the big 1-8. Okay, so she's 18 today. Join us, right. Well, not to sound like a complete sport, but 18 feels kinda like 17, only I can buy a gun and pilot a hovercraft. Cool. I'd kind of figured that the number 18 would cast light into the deep, dark chasm of my soul and reveal some grand truth about the universe, like the meaning of life, or at least some explanation as to why all guys are complete idiots. Drama! But no, nothing. I'm the same person today that I was yesterday, minus a few billion cells. No different. Same old boring April, stuck in the same old boring life. Which of course does make me realize something important. I just have to get out of here soon. I have to leave. There's nothing here for me, no future, and a past I'd prefer to forget. And I know where I want to go. The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts in Newport. Right, wait, no. Today is not her 18th birthday. This is the start of her diary that she writes on every now and then. I'm not going to read all this. There's a lot. Anyway. Where are we? Cortez. You'll have to wait until tomorrow. Okay. Let's go back. Yes, burger adjacent processed meat product. I'm not even sure it's meat. Probably a good thing. Click. Where are we going? Let's go back to Newport. You know, I like the protagonist of April Ryan. She's just kind of a very well written normal person. You know what I mean? She's just like, this seems like a pain in the ass. Like, because that's what normal people are like. That's really the only thing I have to quantify normal people. People saying, hey, this is a pain in the ass. What do I know? Let's go. Where are we going? Oh wait, I was trying to click on this. Okay, so I'm doing that thing again where I capture the tiny window in the corner and my mouse has to stay in that corner. But I'm actually playing it on OBS. I done forgetty spaghetti. What am I doing? Where do I go? What do I do? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. What is up, Fiona?
Have you been sitting here all day?
Pretty much, darling. I feel like a vegetable. How was your day then?
It's been a weird day.
How so?
Well, you know how some mornings you wake up, but you're not sure if you're really awake or if you're still just dreaming?
I feel like that every morning, darling. A pot of black coffee cures that in a flash.
That's how I've been feeling all day. Like I said, it's been a weird day. How was yours?
Exceedingly ordinary. Almost
apart from my
depressingly
invisible
so.
legs.
I poked my head out of the door once for about a second, but thought better of it.
What are you watching?
Nothing special. We were thinking about watching a movie later, though.
Yeah, which one?
They have quite a few new releases out. Did you ever see Victory Hotel?
No. Is it good?
That's what they say. So we might catch that one.
What if someone made a movie called Victory Hotel and then this game became a posthumous reference to that movie?
I'll see you later, yeah?
All right, darling.
It's our screen.
Deli. What's on Deli? The case of the see-through feats. Oh, I said I would go to work for that Jagoff, didn't I? What was his name? I forget. Maybe I should just go there. Wait. Yeah, it's this way. Like I said last time, I think, that we haven't even started the game yet. This is still the intro. It's just I had to talk to everyone, and it took forever. But, fuck, I did it again. I keep clicking on the screen. The wrong one. This one. Okay. Cafe, Lovebirds, store. Hey Charlie, what is up, my dude?
Hi, Charlie.
What's up, April?
I'll see you later, Charlie.
Nothing.
Later.
Thanks, Charlie. That was really informative. Let's go. Oh, it's you. Simeon?
I'm all scrubbed and ready to work, sir.
You'll be on the floor tonight, honey. Start taking orders.
Oh, shit. It's so busy. Oh, CG! Look at that. High quality graphics for 2021. This game came out in what, 99? You know what's incredible? It looks like the models they're using for this animation are worse than the ones that are in the game. Yo! This is a bop! I would fucking drink here every goddamn night if that happened. Monkey! Hardbark! Monkey! That summit!
Got to find Cortez and get him to explain what the hell's going on. Insane or not, he's the only person I can talk to about this.
That was a fucking bop. I'm not even kidding. There need to be bars that play medieval bops. All day, every day. They say that things come back around, you know, like the 80s came back around and before that it was the 60s. Well, first of all, the 90s needs to never come back around because it sucked. Apart from Pokemon. And like, just no 90s fashion, please. Or Brit rock, I'm done with that. But definitely, I think medieval times music has to come back. That should be the next big thing. Maybe I should do that someday. Maybe I should make like a medieval drum and bass track and sort of fuse ancient history music with ultra modern beat making. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Listening to a lot of drum and bass this week. It's been helping me work. London and Electricity released a 10-year remake of their album from 10 years ago. Yikes. Called Crikey. And it's very good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you ever question your own sanity, April?
Mhm.
I mean, did you ever wonder if you were going mad?
No, well, maybe. I don't know. I think I realised that it didn't matter, ultimately. Hi, Nyal. Can you hear me? No, probably not. Well, I appreciate you showing up.
I'm quite certain I am insane.
I'm not trying to amuse you, April. I'm really serious.
Yeah, the
Sorry,
music channel
yeah.
point thing, I said I would turn
I
it back
felt
on,
like
didn't
that
I?
many
should.
times.
Then
I just have a
explain it to
lot
me.
of
How do you deal with
priorities
it?
right now.
Do you lock it away inside yourself, or do you talk to someone about it? Because I'm at a loss here, April. I don't know what to do.
You have to give me more to go on than that.
I don't know how I can put it into words. What I saw
What did you see?
last night, right here in this room, Mickey and I, we were watching a movie, a documentary about the new synthetic rainforests in Mexico. You know, the ones that produce 8 times the oxygen of the original organic forests.
Sounds good to me.
I've heard about...
But I'm digressing. Anyway, about halfway through the movie, like I said, I'm probably going completely bonkers. This room became it was more like a vision, really, and I'm sure it wasn't holographic.
What kind of vision?
This room turned into a forest.
What?
It was like the forest came out of the screen and into the room.
A lot of
Like being in the
forests
middle
don't
of
just
a
come out
horror
of screens
theatre,
and come into
but
rooms.
with added
You must have been
resolution.
high or
Hallucinogenic
drunk or
effects
hallucinating or
and
something.
smells.
There are any number of
It only
explanations for this
lasted for a
phenomena.
few seconds, and then it all just disappeared.
Did anyone else see this?
Mickey did, but she refuses to speak of it. Says it was just our imagination acting up, which leaves me wondering how long it'll take before I end up in a mental institution.
I've been seeing strange things lately, too.
Like what?
Last night, at the cafe, right in front of everybody, this creature appeared out of thin air. Just like your forest. It was only there for a few seconds and then it disappeared, but everybody saw it. Everybody.
Oh,
You think Scully is slowly becoming streamer friend? Oh, the paintings can't just become real life thing. That's ridiculous. You must either be sleep deprived on drugs or fucking stupid, you goddamn idiot.
I'm sure Cortez is involved.
Cortez?
Scully,
How
I've been
is he
away for a while and I
involved?
don't remember how to act my
I don't know that
part, so
either. I'd
I'm
love
just
to
gonna
find out,
say
though.
you're wrong. And God isn't real. Autopsy a body. Go and autopsy something. I don't know. Someone with a surgery word. Yes, David Duchovny took a bit of a break at some point in the season I'm watching, but I think he's back now. And he seems to be like just a bit more of a jabroni than he was before. Which is funny. Have you seen Cortez? I need to find Cortez.
Have you seen Cortez today?
No, darling. I don't think he's around.
Hello, I'm an asshole, right?
Could you tell Cortez I'm looking for him?
Certainly, darling. If I happen to see him.
Do you have any idea where Cortez is?
Sorry, he could be anywhere. Well, he does enjoy going uptown to watch old movies in some revival cinema, but where that is, I wouldn't know.
Who'd know?
Does he play T-1000?
Zach. He is, after all, the self-appointed film expert around here.
What's his name?
You should talk to him, darling.
Great. Zach. My very best friend in the whole wide world.
Damn it, I have to go talk to that
Thanks.
fucking asshole.
What other weird things have
Robert
happened
Patrick,
lately?
that was it, yeah.
Little things, like movement in the corner of
You know,
your
his
eye
character took
that's
about
gone
3
when you
episodes
turn
to
your
grow on me,
head.
but I like him. He's
And
good.
noises. The kind you're not supposed to hear
Different.
in the city. Animal noises. Wild animals. And once, this was very early in the morning, mind, a few days ago, I looked down into the canal and saw what looked like an underwater city. But as I looked at it, it dissolved into ripples of water.
Scary.
You're telling me, darling? I'm scared of cockroaches, for God's sake. What do you think this does to my nerves?
Any idea where Cortez might be?
Like I told you, darling, I wouldn't know. Ask Zach.
So, yeah, there's that whole arc where Doggett and Scully they're paired up. And Scully's trying to be Mulder. So she's trying to, like, make these leaps. And they're absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to any of these leaps. And Doggett's just like, Detective Scully, you're fucking insane, you know that? What are you, crazy? It's not what he sounds like, but he might as well. I'm not gonna just listen to you to stop believing in aliens just cause this Mulder guy would believe in aliens.
Any idea where Cortez might be?
You know who I really don't like?
I told you, darling, I wouldn't know. Ask
Fuck,
Zach.
I have to ask Zach. I really don't like... Who's the
I
guy...
have to get going.
Take care of yourself out there, darling.
I can't remember his name. The guy that's in charge, who's basically... He has no redeeming features. Like, I wanna like him in some way. I need him to have some redeeming feature, but all he is the guy that sits in the desk above Skinner and says, you're shit, I don't like you, and you should stop doing this, but for some reason keep doing it. Fucking... Is that his face? He's the angry face. That's perfect. Robert Patrick is the angry face. Yeah, angry police chief, but he's the FBI. Except he seems to have no reason other than just being an asshole.
I never imagined I'd be doing this in a million
For busting
years.
balls. And I cannot stress this enough, but what in the holy actual fuck, my dude?
Well, well, what do you know? The princess comes knocking after all.
Ah, fuck you, Zach.
Yes, I finally realized what I was missing out on.
About time, too. So, you, ready to hang out?
Mm-hmm.
Just do me one favor first,
Let's go hang out in the
okay?
minefield. It sounds cool.
Well, give me a reason to, babe.
A reason? You want a reason? Okay. What about a date?
Yeah. Good. Tonight.
Sure. Tonight.
Okay, right.
I'll meet you at the pavilion, was it?
Listen.
And, are you gonna put out?
Fuck you.
I mean, if I'm gonna use my VIP passes and my pills, babe, I just gotta know if it'll be worth it or not. You on?
We'll see, Zach.
Just don't do a Houdini and vanish on me, babe. If you're a no-show and I wait around for you all night, I end up looking like an asshole, and that wouldn't make me very happy.
So,
I'll be a good girl and show.
Smart. So,
in what
do you wanna
universe
know?
do you think that if you have to use... If someone has to offer you a date in exchange for services, in what universe do you think that this is going to end well for you? Like, she doesn't want to date me, but she will if she needs something, and that sounds like a perfect match. Come on, man. You can do better than that. She can do better than that. You know where I can find Cortez? Did I just, like... Hang on a minute. Where can I find a theater that shows old movies?
Where can I find a theater that shows old movies?
There are quite a few that do, but only one that runs optical stock. I figure that's the one you want, yeah?
Excuse me,
Why?
excuse me.
Because that's where Cortez likes to hang out, and I'm guessing you're trying to hook up with him.
No. I just need to do some research for a painting.
Babe, I'm not a moron. I see you guys together. What are you, his lover? Does shriveled old weirdos turn you on? What is it, his accent? His acute lack of fashion?
It's not what you think.
Whatever. Hey, like I give a shit, you're with me tonight. By tomorrow morning, I don't think you'll find that old creep so appealing anymore.
Right.
So, where's Cortez?
When he's not outside reading or whatever the hell he does, he's usually at the Mercury Theater.
Do you think
They show old
Zach's
movies on real celluloid
capable
stock
of
through a
roofing
projector,
someone?
like in the
Because
fucking
I
Middle
wouldn't
Ages.
trust...
Where's this theater
This dude.
located?
I don't remember the street it's on. It's been ages since I was there last. But you'll find it if you head out the East Gateway from Metro Circle. It's close to the Radio Power Building, and there are tons of adult stores in the area.
I'm sure you
Actually,
would know
if you're
that.
not too busy, you could pick up something for us to watch tonight. Something really filthy.
Zach, I don't think...
Hey, whatever. I was just kidding, yeah?
No, you're not.
Babe, you got a major bug up your ass. Get a fucking sense of humor, yeah?
You're a
I'll
real
keep
nice
that in
guy,
mind.
Zach.
Thanks for the tip and the info.
Just be at the pavilion by 10, okay? I don't like waiting around for babies like you. Got a million better things to do. And it wouldn't be a good idea for you to ditch me. Not a good idea at all.
So at this point, April, I would tell Zach, you know what? Date's off. I've got my information. Fuck you. Though it is funny to imagine him getting shown up and looking like a real asshole. What percentage of this guy's teeth do you think are originals? Because I'm thinking he gets punched in the mouth regularly. This is the future. Simon Necromancer. People have probably got printers in their beds that replace their teeth every day. That's my... If I was in the MIT Media Lab and I had to think about technology that isn't even necessary for another 100 years, that's what I would make. Nighttime teeth printer. You don't even have to brush them. They're fine. They're new. Well, you do though, because your mouth would be all nasty. We'll make them out of bark. Or like sand stone. The X-Files emojis are Mulder question, Scully grimace, and angry dogger. Okay, so is there a Skinner one? What do you mean? Why should I bother myself with this? You pull another stunt like that and I'll have your badge. That's a really bad Skinner. Here we are in Metro Circle. Hey, look! It's all the sex shops that guy was talking about.
The first thing I saw when I came to Newport? Big city? Gotta love it.
You could get ecstasy, liquid dreams. Oh, really? That's nasty. Call your shop Liquid Dreams. That's 4 of the best X-Files characters. And we already have the 5th, that's Big Steppy.
It's a police officer.
Sounds like you pissed the bed. It does, doesn't it?
It's a police officer.
No, that's a Wobot. Agent Big Steppy, I should say. I'm pretty sure he was there for reconnaissance.
This is one of the smallest cross-level elevators I've seen. The big ones can carry up to 100 people at a time and make it way fast.
Head cannon?
I've been inside one, of course.
Head cannon? Big Steppy, right? You know, you ever wonder how Cancer Man gets all his information? Like, he just knows everything. Like, what if? Big Steppy was an inside job. What if it was Cancer Man? What if it was
Metro
Alex
Circle,
Krychek?
Gloriously decadent. I hear Bingo's planning to buy the whole thing.
Hello, Tinsel friend. Do you want to hear a bad joke? It depends.
See it.
Will it be the only one you tell? I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm going to allow you the freedom to decide what you want to do and accept the consequences or lack thereof based on what the joke is.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What are you looking at?
Hold it! You're not taking this elevator.
Shut up, robot. I'll do what I want.
Why?
Because you're not carrying proper identification. Didn't you know that's a corporate offense in Newport?
In Venice, you don't have to.
I see. Venice. I should have known.
I'm not going to read that joke.
Step back,
You're
or
going
I'll
to
be
stop
forced
there.
to take you down with extreme prejudice.
Or go elsewhere. How do I get permission to go through?
How do I get permission to go through?
Only citizens of mid-level status or above are allowed to use these elevators. I guess you're new to this city, or you'd know that.
Yeah, fresh from the country.
You do look like a farm girl, it's true.
Hey, watch it! What's up with the cops in this city?
Oh, cheers. I appreciate that, friend.
I'm sorry?
I mean, when you arrest people, you read them their rights, and then you sell them products.
It's all part of the job, miss. The police department is a subdivision of the Bocamba Mercer Company and the Bingo Corporation. They pay our bills.
Doesn't that constitute a conflict of interest?
Not if we don't arrest any employees of either company.
It's got a point.
That makes so not sense.
Does when you're faced with the prospect of getting the boot, miss. I have kids, and I'd like to see them through college.
Robot children.
How do you get mid-level status?
Birth, money, marriage. Schmucks like you and me, miss. We're stuck here.
Speak for yourself, schmuck. Thanks, officer.
We're here to protect, serve, and to inform you of the fantastic range of products offered by Bocamba Mercer and Bingo, manufacturers of the world's favorite soft drinks and handguns.
Can robots build kids? I'm sure they can.
It's an elevator that goes up to the mid and up.
I was not paying attention. I got distracted.
It's a police
But it's okay, because we can go in the thing and have a look here. So, he didn't say how to get anything. He just told me what his deal was. That's okay. I think there's a cab I can take. Or something to get somewhere else. I'm not sure. Could be that I have to just go back and do the thing. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's explore some more back in Newport.
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting. Very...
Good. You feel that? He's how it's programmed to be. Unfortunate. Wait, is this where April Ryan learns that she's in a video game? No, that doesn't happen. Spoiler alert.
It's Emma's contribution to the exhibition. I have no idea what it is. I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Do it.
I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Okay. Paint a fake ID. Let's do it. Oh god, I forgot it did this. Right, there we go. Sometimes it's really finicky.
Not today.
Oh, okay, let's... never mind, April.
I'll just leave my brush and easel here before I go.
Spoon! I need a palette of paintbrush before I can paint anything. Oh, thanks, you found me a palette and paintbrush. I don't feel like painting today. I'm still thinking about Big Steppy being Krychek with his serious face. He's got like his season 8 face on. Where are the other gators, Mr. Krychek? You'll be doing yourself a service. Yo, Charlie, what's up, my boy? Wait. I mean, hey, Charlie, what's up? Charlie, I can't click you because you've turned around. There we go.
Any nightmares tonight, April?
After last night, are you kidding? It's a wonder I haven't gone crazy yet.
So you're in the true believer crowd then?
You heard that shit.
What do you mean?
Bang it.
What I mean is, a lot of people who were here last night refuse to admit that they saw what they saw. Or they blame it on hidden holographic projectors or drugs in the coffee.
That's as good an explanation as any, don't you think?
Is it? Among all the alternatives, you'd prefer to believe in a conspiracy?
What, and face the fact that we all might be going mad, or that something really bad is happening?
Who knows, April? Perhaps sometimes it's better to embrace the mystery rather than trying to explain it.
I believe what I see, Charlie. Sometimes I don't even believe that. Anyway, let's not talk about that right now, okay?
Okay.
Gotta go find Cortez again.
Is this going to be a daily ritual with you guys?
I certainly hope not.
You go back to cleaning that glass forever, Charlie. What about this? What happened with the jukebox? I'm disappointed that no gremlins came out of it this time. No goblins. Okay. The little goblin fella. Oh shit. Clicked out the window, god damn it. There we go. So I need a fake ID. I swear there was another place to go over there in the city, in, where is it? It's, this is Venice. That is the other place.
Rust is the
Hey,
very
Lindsay.
definition of Venetian architecture. Think of San Francisco without the hills, Paris without the cafes. Venice wouldn't be the same without the rust. It would be better, but not the same.
I don't think I really need to do anything with this right now. Hey, Karlov. Ah.
It's
No?
a pretty mural.
I thought I could go this way, but I guess not. I guess I'll go talk to what's-her-face.
Hi. Yes? Any idea where Cortez might be?
Like I told you, darling, I wouldn't know. Ask Zach.
What's Metro Circle like?
That's the sleaziest and most perverted
Newport, that
neighborhood
was
in
it.
Newport. On the negative side, however, it's also a dangerous place to hang out. I wouldn't go there alone if I were you.
I have to get going.
Take care of yourself out there, darling.
Her entire body is invisible. You went and installed Yakuza 6 straight off the bat. Oh, that's a choice. I've not played any others yet other than Like a Dragon. I have Kiwami installed and I will get around to it eventually. Oh, wait a minute.
No, I don't think I'd appreciate the FUB.
The FUB. So... let's have a look. No, open the window! Again! Reopen it. Look outside.
I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
I don't think I need to do this
It's
yet.
a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill.
But at some point, I feel like this has something to do with it. I don't remember. I don't really know why I would do that. No, I need an ID. I need to wait. What about this matchbook? Can I look at it?
It's a matchbook from the Fringe Cafe.
Oh. That's a Busco skip. Just had 6. I need to investigate Newport more. I like how there's like random passengers when I get on the train. Of course the chain.
Metro Circle.
Ah, there we go. Coisager. Yes! I found the place. I knew there was another fucking location somewhere. This looks like Blade Runner Town. I'll be back in just a sec. I gotta get sippy. Big heckin' sippy. Sorry about that. Here I am. I realise this is a regular occurrence for me. I just sippy so quickie. What does that even fucking mean?
This guy's the reason they invented the phrase hitting the bottle. And he's hitting it hard. Well, at least he's not doing Amethyst.
I ain't doing
think he's
Amethyst.
selling something. Counterfeit. Triple strength raptures, probably. Highly addictive and guaranteed to blow your mind. Literally.
Cool.
Popular place. Not my crowd, though.
We can just find Cortez from here. Metro Circle? That's where it came from, right? Down the street. Here we go. I got my wits about me now. Oh, parking. Mercury. Marquee.
Mercury. They left out the theater bit, but maybe that's self-explanatory. The Maltese Falcon. Oh, yeah! I remember this one. It's a Disney cartoon with a falcon who, goes looking for a black cauldron. It's got singing mice in it, I think. I mean, don't they all? Casablanca. That's with John Wayne and Katharine Hepburn, I think.
Did I not reference
they play
that
a married
earlier?
couple who adopt a baby
Frankly,
leopard
my
during
dear,
World
I don't
War
give a
II.
damn.
It's a timeless classic.
Well, what do you know? Fat guy? He's not that fat. Feel attacked.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Yes.
Oh, geez. Hold on there 1 second, lady. Dang marquee, light up!
Tech support. There we go. That's how
Good.
it's done.
Now stay that way, you hear?
Somehow, in near future scenarios, the references are often to classic movies. Yeah, I think it's trying to get a noir element in. It always ends up doing that right. I mean, look at this guy on the right. He's not straight out of a noir detective flick. I don't know what is.
Do you work at the theater?
Yes'm. I'm Freddie. Freddie Mellon. My mama,
Freddie
Mrs.
Mellon.
Dottie Mellon, she owns the
Is this a
theater.
Forrest Gump thing?
Yep, I reckon she does, She owns it, and she be running it by her own self like a real proprietor.
Out of the streets
I
wishing a
reckon
big
I
rain
help
would come
out
and
some,
wash all the
of
filth
course.
away.
Yep.
He's looking for Johnny
And what
Angel
do you
Dust.
do, sir?
It's a dirty
I'm
job,
the usher,
but there's
and
no
I
one
also
else
takes care of sweeping and
can do it.
cleaning
I
up
don't
after
know.
the
I can't
show.
ad-lib noir.
My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she say she reckon I'm a regular jack of all trades. I'll
Wow.
tell you what, I think she's right about that.
I'll tell you what. We got Forrest Gump and Johnny Angel Dust stood right next to each other.
Is the theater open now?
This is
No,
a
I
scene.
reckon it ain't, lady. It don't open till this evening. Ain't nobody in there either. I reckon that wouldn't be legal.
Finnet. Hello. I knew that dame was trouble the moment she walked in, but damn, those gams just wouldn't quit.
Do you know a man called Cortez?
Good.
No. I can't say as I does, lady.
Can't say
as I
never
does,
met
lady. Now, I reckon I'd like to get on with my sweeping,
I've never
Well,
heard
I'm
anyone
supposed to meet him here. Are
aggressively
you sure you don't know him?
tell me they need to clean.
Look, lady. I reckon you should just mind your own bee's knees and get. I told you.
I told
I ain't
you.
seen Cortez today.
I don't know
said
you.
You didn't
That's
know
my handbag.
Cortez.
I reckon I don't know nobody by that name, so
Hang on, I'm
I'll
gonna
tell
wake
you
myself up.
what. I'd mighty appreciate it if you'd stop
Here we go.
bothering me.
I'm up. I'm very
and
cool.
Let me get on with my work.
I'm ready.
Jesus, Mary and baby Joseph. I reckon the whole dang world wants to find Cortez today.
But I thought.
Thanks, anyway.
So you've
Yes,
heard of him?
I'll tell you what. You go on now and let Freddie Mellon do his sweeping before his mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, get all pissed off.
Alright, Freddy, you do whatever you want. I'm gonna go talk to this pile of trash over here, this trash can. What's your name?
Hi there. Having fun?
Didn't your mother teach you not to talk to strangers?
Oh, it fucking does sound like that, too. Hey, it's me, detective. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. My brother owns a hot dog stand in Queens. I just want to die.
Yeah, she did.
Then what are you doing here? Get lost.
I got 15 alimony payments, 28 cigars that I gotta buy.
Are you on the job?
On the job? What do you mean, on the job?
You know, an assignment, stakeout, undercover operation.
I suggest you get the hell out of here now, man, before things get ugly.
Was that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yes, I am.
It seems like a regular old gumshoe to me.
Hello again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
Why are you dressed like a cop?
What do you mean, why am I dressed like a... Hey, wait a second, what's it to you?
Just trying to do my bit for the boys in blue, sir. You look like a cop, so if you're on a stakeout or something, you should try to blend in a little more. Go native.
Yeah,
Bye,
how?
Finnet.
I don't know, but that trench coat, it sort of gives it away. Perhaps a pair of blue jeans and one of those I'm with stupid t-shirts might help.
Hold on, let me get this down right. Hey, wait a second, what am I doing? Who the hell do you think you are?
The NPD fashion consultant?
Is that supposed to be funny, ma'am?
It was.
Are you a comedian or something? Because I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, am I? Now get your ass out of here and don't bother me again.
I'm gonna give you the count
Is
of
that a
10
threat?
to get your no good keister off my
Damn
property
right it's a
before I
threat.
pump your guts full of lead. How did Katana lose the hat? Instant time warp to the 90s. Trench coats were all the rage back then, huh? Duster coats as well, but that was earlier. That was to do with Hard Boiled and that recurring character that John Woo used in Chow Yun Fat. And I'm not gonna lie, did fucking love those movies, and I did own a duster coat because I was a dweeb. Was
Hello
operable
again.
word.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
Don't
I
you
am
get
a
tired of
dweeb.
hanging around here all day long?
No, ma'am.
So you're completely fine. There's nothing you'd want.
That's right.
I
Nothing
don't know why
at
I
all?
keep bugging this dude. I just really
Nothing
want
at
to.
all.
Not even a bite to eat?
Just had a full lunch, ma'am. Thanks for asking.
So you just had lunch.
That's right. At Cool Cow.
What did you have?
A triple whammy cow patty with a side order of grease onions and a large bingo
Grease
cola.
onions?
No ice.
What about fries?
And a double order of cheese and fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melted goat cheese.
Shh, this man at your
And
coronary.
you had this when?
About an hour ago.
And you don't feel, the urge to go?
No, ma'am, no. My bowels are genetically enhanced and require only perfunctory attention.
The burger filled you up good? You don't have the munchies?
Well, now you mention it, I have a craving for sweets. I didn't
Okay.
have time for my usual Cool Cow strawberry pie with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and a scoop of ice cream. Wait a second. What am I
Chocolate
telling
sauce.
you all this for? Who the hell are you anyway? Hey, get out of here, ma'am. Right this minute or else...
Well, I just want to ask you about your
Is
lunch.
this a threat? I think that was a threat.
A very serious one, ma'am.
I'm going to keep bugging you.
Hello again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
What was it you wanted again?
Something sweet and chewable to drown the bitter taste of boredom, ma'am. Now scram.
Sweet and chewable. How about this organic plastic? How about this work glove? That's definitely chewable. Sweet though. What about Toy Monkey? He's quite sweet. Look.
Constable Guybrush is a strange hybrid between man, ape, and musician. In addition to being an officer of the law, of course.
Constable Guybrush. Wait. Dig in the trash can, April. Dig in the trash can. You know you want to. Wait. There we go.
Lady, don't you keep playing with that thing now, you hear? Leave it be.
No, there's cosmic fluid beneath it.
Green ooze.
Alright, call it that if you want, April, you spoil sport. What is it? Lady? Gosh, Sora? Don't put your hand in that, April.
Smells like kerosene.
I gotta get into move so I can access this fuse box.
It's locked.
Right. So, I think what I have to do is mess with the fuse box to get the sound to bust. So your boy Sweepy McSweeperson has to, like, get Tay Fock And then I can just like go past him and get inside here, which is a lot of steps. But we can do it.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself. That's city property, ma'am.
I have an idea. It did not work. Okay, what about... I'm gonna have to follow a different lead. For now. Lady! Keep your hands to yourself.
Welsh ghost story, written and directed by Ragnar Tornquist. I saw that, it's a classic.
Ragnar Tornquist is the writer and director of this game. He name-dropped himself. Where am I going to get some food that's sweet? Now, there is a cafe. I don't really want to go all the way back there. Now, I think the solution lies in something we have in our inventory. Ah! Mouse out. Okay, here we go. You got any popcorn? Talk to Freddy. Freddy Mellon.
Hi.
Freddy Mellon?
What can I do for you, Mia?
Thanks, anyway.
Yes'm. I'll tell you what.
That was a good
You go on now.
Skyrim
And
conversation.
let Freddie Mellon do his sweeping before his mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, get all P-I-S-T off.
P-I-S-T off. P-I-S-T off. Freddy! How about organic plastic? What does it do?
It's a leaf of organic plastic. It grows. It converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, but it doesn't need water or sun. No nourishment of any kind, actually. Convenient, but disturbing.
Okay. Now we know this is kerosene. I have a match.
Smells like kerosene.
I don't think it will just let me set fire to it though. What if can I push the can?
I said leave it be.
No, okay, he doesn't want me to touch that again. And I can't open the alley door.
It's locked. That door leads back into what looks like an alleyway behind the theater. It's a fuse box.
Okay.
There's something wrong
sweet.
with the power in that box, and it looks like the theater marquee is connected to the same switch. It keeps flickering on and off.
Fuse puzzle, it's a horror game. I don't know, I haven't seen Santa yet. Do I keep doing that? It's one of those things that's like a like a tick. You don't notice you're doing it. Look at this fucking lady.
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be.
She's got a scrunched up old face. Oh wait, it's put lady in parentheses. Oh. That's sensitive, isn't it? Wait a minute. Radio power building. Takes us directly here. Okay. So we can skip directly to here. That's nice to know. Merry Christmas.
I wonder what the homeless people do in the wintertime. Supposedly, it gets
Die mostly. In here, I guess. There's no shelters. An unfortunate truth. Maybe Charlie can whip us up something special. We could take it to that guy. Here's your sweet cool cow pie, or whatever it is you wanted. All the people are gone. Hey, Charlie. He's not cleaning his cup anymore. Does that mean new dialogue? Wait, sweets! Candy jar!
I'm Charlie? Bye, Charlie.
Later.
But I think I just picked up candy at the same time as talking to Charlie. Cheer up, Charlie.
Complimentary candy for paying customers only. Stan has a habit of taking it out of your salary if you, get the munchies.
Well, it's complimentary.
I have more than enough.
But you telling me that that handful of sweets is enough candy? What are you? Grandpa's been faking illness for his entire Twilight years. Oh, look, I'm fine. I can dance now, Charlie. Because you've got a golden ticket, which means by proxy I have a golden ticket. Cheer Up Charlie and Charles in Charge. Those are two good songs about Charlies. Charles in charge of me. Let's see if I can play that, but nobody on YouTube will hear it. It's okay. That's a good thing. Where is it? Let me just do a thing right now. People might not know what I'm talking about. The blanks. Okay, yeah, so there's a group. If you've ever seen the show Scrubs, there's the accountant and a bunch of other guys who have a cappella barbershop quartet group, and they do a cover of this song called Charles in Charge. And it's what I'm always thinking about. We used to play it because I worked with a guy called Charles. And so it was always good. And if it was sad, we'd play Cheer Up Charlie. It's a good song to play when the lead role popped up. Hey, listen, Mr. Detective? What's your name? Detective fucking who gives a shit? Don't look, okay? This is gonna... Don't look. You're not paying attention. He's not a very good detective, is he? Here you go, Fred. You want some
Would you like the candy?
Hey, yeah, that'll hit the spot.
But you saw me dip this in trash kerosene.
What the hell? The taste. Sickening. I feel kinda... Christ.
Hey,
I just killed a man.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Did you just throw a rock at my head? Now, I tell you what. You shouldn't have done that.
Oh, that's not what I
reckon
expected to
that
happen.
was a bad mistake.
But he's an officer. What is that Scooty duty? Him and Officer Abdullah, and he done Scootying now because you. Oh, your head!
You should have seen him run, lady.
He's missing a lot of head.
I ain't never seen nobody run that fast, and he was clutching at his buttocks like he had the runs or something. he even lost his stupid old hat in the gutter. I ain't never seen anything
Gotta feel
that
bad about
funny
that.
in a while.
Well, back to sweeping. Wait, he lost his stupid old hat in the gutter? I want that. That's mine now. You know how this works.
It's that detective guy's hat. He must have lost it running away.
Freddy Melon. Well, I done got myself a new hat. I wonder what I could do with this. It's a fedora.
It's that detective guy's hat.
So it is. I'm gonna noodle with the fuse box. Don't look at me, Freddy Melon. Keep sweeping.
It's some kind of keyhole.
Keyhole. Ah, fuck.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now.
Oh,
It's a wind-up mechanism.
I'm gonna need a key. But where will I get a key? Something with a square peg.
Hi.
What can I do for you, Mia?
Thanks, anyway.
Yes'm. I'll tell you what.
Alright, I don't care. It's not great, is it? Yes'm. My name's Freddy Melon, and my mama hates me 'cause I'm an idiot. But I gotta sweep in the floors. I have a cool hat. Does that make me an upper class citizen yet? I want Charles in charge of me. You want it? No, you don't. You fucking do. At least if I was Bill. You can't. If you were the mayor, I would have won the game. Because I just have a hat. Okay, listen. We got a subway. There'd be a parade. But what about the homeless, the starving children in the streets? You are spending all your money in the parade for this fucking guy who just fucking has a goddamn hat, you asshole.
The screen really is ubiquitous.
It's
There's no
my
escape
city
anywhere.
and I'll do what I want. That's Mayor Pastry. have to really figure this out. I know that there's some shit I can do down here. Mayor Pastry, people are literally dying. Please, won't you help? Can't you at least fund some medical aid or a home for the homeless? I'm gonna bring the carnival to town. Please, my family is ill and sick. We need medical aid. I like it when the clowns squirt the flour in the other dude's face. It's funny.
Mystifying.
I hope they have the Gravitron.
It's at 100. That's percent, I guess. It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high.
Use the glove. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
It's our screen.
What leads do we have? The leads we have are that we need something that I can use to turn the keyhole and open the fuse box.
They really knew how to design
Where am I gonna find that shit? This is just a bench. I know I can get around here somehow.
Hey, wow! I can see right into the common room. The shades are drawn.
Oops, I'll start again. We're going to go to this direction. Wait, what about a friend? Maybe she's a Varvar. No, she's not here. We're still in the intro as well. I just want to get past the intro part and into the meat of the game. Joe's in charge of our days and our nights. Big wheel!
If I turn that wheel, would the drain pipes of the universe open up and swallow all solid matter? It could happen.
How do I do? If I spin that wheel.
It's the mystery door.
Bastard bread.
Fresh bread. Love the food in this place. We have a great kitchen.
I can't even interact with it on the screen. Ah.
It's a loaf of freshly baked bread from the cafe. I'm not particularly hungry.
Oh, never mind then.
Where it goes, nobody knows.
There's a joke about Northerners, of which I was one. In that, because of all the apostrophes, because of all apostrophes what we got in language, in dialect, right? In future, Northerners, with no words left, they'll just be doing thing with Ed. Right, so you might not get what that is, but there's a thing that Northerners do. In place of those letters that get replaced with apostrophes, they sort of do this little head motion to go down Asda. To go down to Asda is to go down Thasda. And in between down and Thasda, you won't see it, but there's like a head motion that comes with it. Go down Thasda. Get the loaf of bread from Thasda. Ah, go on, my son.
I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool.
I appreciate that. April, open the window. What do we got? Alright. You wanna see some fucking Busco shit?
It's a seagull. The poor guy looks quite hungry.
Ah? What about you get some fucking bread? Yeah?
Clank? It's a plastic-coated clothesline.
It is indeed. But what do we do with it, April? I'm sure there's something I combine it with, but I don't remember what. This is the point where I'm going to try combining everything with everything until something sticks. No, I don't think I have anything. Anyway, I got what I wanted. That was the clothesline.
The grill is almost completely submerged in that, and I use this term quite liberally, liquid. I don't know what that chain's for, but it's connected to some kind of mechanism at the bottom of the canal.
I think what's happened is dislodging that may have helped with the plumbing issue. And what I need to do is get the thing from the place.
It's a pretty mural.
I don't know. I have a rope now. And I'm not entirely sure what to do with it.
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high. Nada. Nothing. It's a pressure valve. The water tank's full. It's at 100. That's percent, I guess. 100% pressure? That cable's been ripped in two.
There is a thing I can do with the cable.
I hope it doesn't melt or anything. It's alive!
I see. So, 1, 2, 3. That was backwards. One, 2, 3. There we go. On. And now, I own a clamp. Okay.
I'm not leaving my gold ring. Somebody's going to have to replace that cable eventually.
But what do I do with it? Do I... Please let me combine it with this rope for some reason.
It's a clamp. It's got a clothesline tied to it.
Me. Right? So... Shit, I went out of the window again. Okay, 1 second. Sorry guys, my phone went going off. I'm gonna go fishing. I don't know why I always get phone calls from my service provider, like, after hours. Like, I don't want to buy it. Whatever it is, I don't need it. Stop ringing me. You've called me like 7 times this week. I'm good. I pay 15 quid a month for a... Oh, damn it. Contract that does me fine. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Plastic, organic plastic, leave me alone. I swear there's something I have to do with this. Wait a minute. Maybe it's the...
I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
Maybe it's the wheel. You might have stopped dealing with calls that aren't your family members. Yeah. I usually don't either. See, whenever I get a phone call, I pick up... I wait a little bit for the ringing. Because I know that most of the time it's a bot. So someone else will pick up before me. And then I don't say anything. Ducky! Rubber Ducky! Come back! Yeah, so I get these calls, and then I say nothing. And then it's like... that fucking... You know that one voice? The like, fake computer voice that you hear on all the things? Hello! My name is John. I am a meme channel on YouTube. Well, it's that voice, and it's like, this is the HM Revenue Customs. You're under arrest if you don't give us all this money. And it's like, yeah, that's not real. Here to tell you about product.
It's a Band-Aid. How did that get there? Last I remember, the seagull had pecked a hole in the duck. Weird.
Someone blew it up?
The duck's deflated. The duck's inflated.
Ah, there is some shit with this duck. That's right. Let me use it. It won't let me use it because the game is crazy. This isn't the place, but there is a place where I can use this. So what you do is you inflate a duck without the Band-Aid on, and you put it on the clamp, so as it deflates, it shrinks in size and closes the clamp handles or something. Oh, wait, no, it closes the clamp handle so it's inflated, and then the clamp handle's open, so the clamp closes while the duck is inflated. It's a weird thing, but you use it to go fishing. I remember this. And I think this is where you do it. But I don't remember why I'm doing this. It's a bit of a stretch. Oh! But this one time a couple of weeks ago, I did get a phone call like that, and then it was a real person, so I just answered it and said nothing, and they were like, hello? Band-Aid TM.
Rubber glove. Patched up and good as new.
Great. What can I do with it?
I have to take the ducky off first.
Okay, so here's what we gotta do. We gotta look out the window. Grill? Did you break my grill, Douglas? It might not be that I need to use this here at all.
I don't know what that chain... Whatever those pipes are spewing out, I know one thing for sure. It ain't water.
Maybe I got everything from here.
Charlie's apartment. His place is twice as big as mine, with a private bathroom and a huge bed. I guess he likes his creature comforts. Nobody home. That's Zach's room.
Okay.
It's our screen. Look, it's Monkey Boy!
It's Monkey Boy! Alright, doesn't look like I'm getting anywhere with this. But I have achieved something. I've acquired a contraption that may be of use at some point. Trouble is, where am I gonna get the device that I actually need to open the fuse door?
Where it goes? It's the mystery door.
Alright. I think I may have been one of those puzzles where you're supposed to solve it way later. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I remember now. There's an item here.
There's a high voltage cable running parallel with the rail, and something's gotten stuck between them. It looks like a large iron key.
Well, what do you know? Please? Okay. Here's what we do.
When I was a wee lass, I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond behind my house, but I never caught anything. Hope my luck's improved.
Yeah, just do that. We got it. So this is one of those kind of dumb puzzles, but
That's a pretty cool
we
catch.
got it. No shit. Yeah, it's dumb.
It's a large iron key.
It's a large iron key. Do you think this large iron key could be used to open that door? Mystery door? I don't know what mystery door does. I don't know if mystery door does. Let's find out. Yay, we did it! That looks dangerous. We need a work glove or something.
Dang marquee, light up! Hell, it gone dead on me now. I'm going to have to fix that sign proper this time round.
Oh, is that the
I
Sonic
just
30th
need
anniversary
me a
thing?
ladder and some tools from the basement.
I guess they're adding Sonics to the claw machines or something, or maybe adding Sonic to the arcade machines in Yakuza. That'd be cool. Everyone's favorite character.
It's locked.
How's he your favorite character, Pastry? He's not dead yet. The door is locked. I just mean that I hope he dies. Oh. Okay.
When's the last time somebody picked up the garbage? Smells like moldy caramel popcorn and bingo cherry cola. Disgusting. It's a mountain of garbage.
She's talking about my stream.
It's a closed garbage bin.
That's when it's offline. What's
It's
in the
filled with
bin?
a bunch of dry rags, newspapers, and a half-empty oil can. Can anybody say extreme fire hazard?
I don't know. Let's find out. I love this.
somebody's coming.
April, you scamp! You just set fire to a bin.
Hell's blazes, we got us a fire.
The fire. Oh. You know,
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What are you looking at?
remember the detective and how the guy beat him up? I got an idea. It's a really dumb idea. You see that shadow?
Hey! You! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey! Dance! Dance!
Alright, somebody's coming.
Do the monkey!
Hell's blazes, we got us a fire.
Yeah, you!
Now, where's that voice coming from?
Yeah, you!
Show yourself!
Hands up! Spread your legs! And do
All right
the
there, mister.
monkey!
Just don't you fire that gun now, you hear? I'm sorry I chased you earlier. Freddy'll do the monkey for you right now if that's what you want, He'll do the monkey until you ask him to stop, I reckon,
This is some Home Alone bullshit.
Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey! Dance!
How you feel about that?
Dance!
You fucking asshole, Cortez. You piece of shit. You know what I had to go through to get in here?
There's no way out of Victor Hotel. All exits they just lead back inside.
Jesus.
There is a way out.
You
Sit.
have no idea what I went through to find you. First,
Right?
You like movies?
sure. Who doesn't? Wait a second. I was trying to tell you that...
I don't much like modern movies myself. They're either too loud and expensive or too obscure and self-indulgent. But old movies, really old movies, have a charm and a simplicity that appeals to me.
Listen, please don't interrupt me again. It's starting to piss me off.
But I have never interrupted you, unless I've had something important to say, of course.
Don't gaslight,
But
you
go ahead.
piece of shit.
What is it you wanted to talk about?
When I came here,
Why did you make me search all over the city for you?
now,
Search for me?
I don't want to die.
I've been here for hours, señorita. I haven't moved. The question ought to be, what made you go out of your way to find me?
Who is it?
We agreed to meet this morning, remember?
As I remember it, there was no agreement.
Sooner or later.
I said tomorrow, but you refused. I assumed you weren't interested.
Did you know that?
I apologize for making myself unavailable, however.
All exits.
Don't give me that. You wanted me to come looking for you again.
Actually, no, I had to lay low for a few hours.
Does it have anything to do with the cop that was staking this place out?
Yeah,
Just thought for
so it was a good thing I didn't stick my head out the door to look for you then, no?
it's getting closer.
He's
It
gone
says
now.
C.
Are you in some kind of trouble with the police? Wait, don't tell me. Immigration.
No, señorita. Not the police. There are bigger players than the police.
I don't want to know. I'm not getting mixed up with the mob or gangs or anything like that.
There's not much you want to be mixed up in at all, is there?
My life's complicated enough as it is, Mr. Cortez. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Answers. You want, you need answers.
You keep telling me that, but you never give me any answers. Just more questions. Like, who's out to get you? What's going on with me? How come you know so much about me?
I plan to answer all your questions today, April.
Same girl.
By the time you go to sleep tonight, your world will have changed.
What am I doing here?
Nothing will ever be the same.
You're just being cryptic again. It's like soap opera sex. Lots of boring dialogue, and when they finally go to bed, everything's dark and covered by blankets.
You want the full Monty then? Come with me. Come outside. No more talk. I will show you the truth.
The truth. We're going to Wonder World? Well, the chapter was called Through the Looking
This is
Glass.
as good a place as any. At least there's no one around to see, except rats.
To see what?
Stand back, señorita.
What for? What are you doing?
Why, Alice, I'm sending you through the looking glass.
I need to know if the egg is okay, right? Magic.
What? What is that? Please tell me it's a hologram.
It's a mirror to reflect your dreams.
I don't see anything, just light.
Oh, you have to step through.
Step through that? Oh no, I don't think so.
This is the moment of decision, April. All time, past and present, revolves around this moment. The destiny of worlds is in your hands. But you must make the choice on your own. La vida es corta. You must decide how to live it best.
I'm not sure what I should do.
I understand. It's a difficult decision, because whatever you do, your life will change forever. So take your time. Think about it. Don't rush into a decision you're not ready to make.
Well, what else we got? Oh, that doesn't work that way.
Are you ready to step through the looking glass?
All right, I'll do it.
Vamos. Enter the light.
Don't say that, it sounds too ominous. Just tell me what's gonna happen.
You're about to take the first step on the longest journey of your life.
Drop the title!
But don't worry. I'll be waiting right here.
I must be insane to do this.
Yes, it's pretty much a given. Oh, I almost forgot. When you're ready to come back, pay a visit to a friend of mine called Westhouse, Brian Westhouse.
Magic.
Vaya con Dios, child, and may the balance protect you.
Why'd you drop me upside down?
Cortez? Cortez!
Well,
Bad feeling about this. Wait, what was the name Cortez told me to remember? Westhouse? Ryan Westhouse? I think that was it. Cortez said to look him up when I wanted to go home. Well, I want to go home now.
nice job, Pastry. Waffle House? Oh my goodness. I want that. It's a bunch of monks here. It's carvings of monks. That's a doodad, doohickey. That's a thingamajig. Hey dog, what's up?
Hello? Hi.
Et tu? Emile, tu vas?
I don't understand.
Aku sta kayan paras. Inomalante kandra.
Hey, Maelstrom.
Ton
Good morning.
maris. Ore tiesiton.
Oh god. Dialogue options beyond. Listen.
Aku kandi. Good. Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic. Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
What does Altum mean?
Maris. Tu verinelian arantu torank lock eton. Aku kandi. Good.
The language option got switched here. I think we just have to listen until we learn how to speak magic.
Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
Okay.
Av orta I beginning. Parasimtin you. You have piesa I magic I Sara. I the knowledge. Aritua ya I tue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
Listen.
Now you have allowed the magic to enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
I led to magic.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, all tongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place, and who the hell are you?
Fucked up prank.
My manners have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
Meaning what?
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the Fathers.
Great.
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
Be nice
I take
superpower.
it
Yeah,
this
it
is
would.
your first shift, your first passage through the divide?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't...
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Mercuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Cool. Let's go. Wait, why is this all like... Why is this off-center? So many of my things are off-center. There we go. I'm just looking at my OBS. Wow! Yeah, no, it was just some overlay stuff that I'd moved. The cutscenes effects. Yeah, I discovered that if I don't touch the tiny little window at all, it works. So I can't move it. So basically, I load the game up. It loads a tiny window in the top left of my screen, and I have to leave it there. And then I have to create a new window capture, a new one, to grab it, because the old one doesn't work. You have to make a new one. And then you have to sort of have the little game up in the corner, and then have OBS really big, so I can see the bigger version. And I'm like using my cursor just in the corner of my screen, in like a postage stamp, to play this. So that's why my mouse is like moving so slowly. Because I'm being very careful not to just like zip zoom across the screen. We made it to Arcadia, guys.
Big surprise, I'm still here. The whole fountain's been carved in one piece from a granite-like material. Very impressive.
Very impressive.
What the hell kind of animal is that? April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself. In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
I thought you were throwing shade for a minute.
What a sorry-looking bird.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oops, I didn't know you could talk.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
Huh.
It's a game of some kind. That's a particularly sleazy-looking merchant. I wonder what he's selling.
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to be won.
Cups?
What can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes. Like this antique Domari canter from Guyenne. A superb replica of Mount Tyranny cast in pure solid iron. A magic walnut from the once glorious island kingdom of Ansiel. And this, unique bird.
Get me out of here!
Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of... And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Time is money, so make it quick.
What do you know about Vestrum Tobias?
Vestrum Tobias, eh?
Time is money, friend.
High priest of the Sentinel himself. Did you know they call themselves the Fathers? What a jerk. When was the last time they did anything for us, the people? No. They are only interested in sticking with their outdated customs and keeping their secrets under lock. I'm getting more and more inclined to listen to these new people, the Vanguard. Their ideas appeal to me. They may be radical, but we're past due for a change. Only thing I don't wholly approve of is their alliance with
That's
the
what secrets is be do. That's
dangerous
right.
people. But the Vanguard seem to have them under control, so I'm not too worried. I wish they wouldn't allow them into the city, though.
What about your neighbor?
How do you get along with your neighbor?
This
Maps
guy?
merchant? We've faced each other for 6 years now, every single day, and he never speaks a word to me except to insult me. Nose high in the sky, calls me a charlatan, as if he's the guardian himself. You know, good oversized bag of wind.
Don't tell me their goddamn secrets. What? I cannot stress this enough. The fuck?
What's Arcadia like?
Because that's what secrets are. They exist just like aliens and ghosts.
What's the world like? It's big for one, and too expensive. And they should ban Dalmari women from gambling because I swear they have a second sight.
Do you know anything about Stark?
Do you know anything about Stark?
Not much. I'm not too sure if I even believe in the place. I mean, you hear the stories and you read the books. Well, I don't, but some do. A place where there's no magic, only science? Sounds like a bloody paradise, doesn't it? I mean, with my, skills, I could make a killing in a place like that.
Thanks.
Now, how about a game of cups?
It's clicked out my window.
Sorry, but I'm broke.
May the balance bring coin to your pocket, young lady, so that you may return to me and invest it in a game of cups.
I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head.
Any old head. Aliens. Listen, that guy was like, I'll give you all the answers you want, my dear. And then he just left. Char's in charge of me. He's like, I'll show you Mercuria, the grandest city of all ages. And then he just fucking left. Well, I guess we should just talk to people. Questions?
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
How much are your maps?
That depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the border mountains for only 6. Aaron's fresh from the quill of a sunrider. Maps, get your maps here.
Get your maps. You like the Skibidi lady in the background? That's what passes for entertainment in Arcadia. It's weird,
Do you sell
like...
maps of the city?
Maybe I glossed over
Can't
something?
help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not
But
from around
what's
here,
basically
you
going
know
on
that.
is there are 2 worlds.
Got tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the
The world of Arcadia, which is a world of magic, and the world of Stark, which is our world, which is the world of science. We're taking all this pretty well.
Where can I find a Guild of Tourism?
Yes. April actually becomes a very important
Sure,
character
that makes
in the
sense.
balance, but this is sort of the story of how that occurs. And then when we get to Dreamfall,
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
it carries on
Yes,
that narrative from a different character's perspective. Let's see.
Do you know Vestrum Tobias?
Everyone knows Vestrum Tobias, girl. He's been an important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one. I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart. Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore. But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminish before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain. And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
You know, all this X-Files goobering and what that guy just said reminds me that I'm actually very close to having to watch Resist or Serve? No, it's not Resist or Serve, that's the game. It's... What's the movie called, the second movie? The Truth is Out There? Yeah, that's what I meant. I need to watch that soon.
How do you get along with your neighbors?
The Cup's handler? Stay away from him, miss. He takes great joy in robbing people's purses. You can't beat him, not without magic. And he doesn't allow magic at his table.
How would he know if I did use magic?
Oh, he's got one of those blasted talismans. They're always digging up magical artifacts in Shagagriel, and they sell them to dogs like him for a silver coin or two. Get a proper job, you son of a mole!
I sense some animosity.
What do you know about Stark?
Land of wonders, strange customs, and machinery. Ah, to be in Stark. I'd give my right leg. Well, perhaps not my right leg as such. You really need two sturdy legs.
You know what's funny is that everyone in
this
Arcadia
business
seems to
before
know
you
about
find
Stark,
yourself.
but no one in Stark knows about Arcadia.
Yes, a grand place indeed, free of this blasted, chaotic, unpredictable magic. Does no good to anyone. Now, machines built by man, controlled by man, in
Crazy how nature
servitude
do
of
that.
Man. That's the future, isn't it? Yes, the Vanguard may be a little unorthodox in their methods and teachings, but they're right about one thing. Stark and Arcadia belong together, not apart.
What's Arcadia like?
What can I say about a whole world, girl? It's a beautiful place for sure, but we're stuck in the past. We don't look ahead, not like our cousins in Stark. Magic is all well and good, but it won't bring our world into the modern age, and Arcadia is untamed. It's wild and unpredictable. Good for the map business, sure, but not so good for productivity and expansion. No, some people may consider our world a paradise. The Sentinel, for one, they'd prefer to keep it just the way it is. Me, I'd like to see some changes, and fast.
Thanks for your help.
Fascinating that they know all of this stuff about what Stark is like, and they'll just like,
No maps for me today.
our world's
Thanks.
stuck in the past, we know that much.
Fair enough, miss, but don't expect me to come running to your aid if you ever get lost in Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse. Maps?
Am I Peepo? Oh, it says hat. I get it. I thought he was the arrow. Look, it's been a long week.
In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. It's a talking bird.
It's Talking Bird! Okay. Well, we've been to the temple. Let's go to the city. A long and short week. Yeah, I don't know. This last few weeks have felt really long to me. I guess I've just had a lot of stress building up in a lot of places, and it's been like everything feels like forever. But it's okay, tomorrow's the last full day of work, and then on Friday I go and get stabbed with a needle and probably become very ill for a couple days. And then I get paid. And it's good shit. Yeah, I wasn't gonna book Friday off, but then I have this jab now, so I took... The good thing about that is it counts as an appointment, so it doesn't come off my holiday time. Which is
This guy's
great.
selling musical instruments. Most of these... I
And then
don't
the
even
afternoon is just
recognize.
meetings.
But he's got a drum in there, and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of... Dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
Guitar. They added the guitar to Final Fantasy XIV, and I spent last night at like some godforsaken hour setting up a new MIDI translator, and it was good. It's got like a special mode where there's 5 pedals that can change the different sounds of the guitar, and I just basically walked around playing the Doom music on it, and it was wonderful.
Those guys must be part of the City Watch. They look a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Newport cops, despite the lack of an exoskeleton. This lady's selling fresh fish. I've never seen fish like this before.
Is it dogshit MIDI guitar? It's somewhat decent.
It
It's somewhere in between.
Fish. It is.
No, it's cool. It's got like, so it has a clean. They added like 6 instruments. So there's clean guitar, overdrive guitar, power chord guitar, muted guitar, a special one that is like a bunch of fucking like slides and sounds and stuff like that, and then there's a special mode, an extra instrument that has a pedal board that has 5 modes, and that picks from any one of those. So what I've done is I've set my keyboard up to play all the notes, and then I've set some keys that change that. So if I get back into my habit of doing MIDI stuff and playing it through a key translator, I could actually make some pretty good songs with that just by changing the guitar type.
This guy's selling lobsters, crabs, eels, and...
Mid-track.
What the hell is that purple thing? That is so not appetizing.
But yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, you can play Doom. Oh shit, I'll start my window. So that's fine. Yo, look at these boats!
Blue fire. It's either propane or magic. I'm guessing the latter. The size of these galleons is truly breathtaking. And there are dozens of them, not to mention a number of smaller vessels.
The small pier. The lighthouse isn't much use, huh? With all these big boats in the way. Who are you?
The old man and the, ocean? Looks like a lifetime at sea has left his tracks on him.
Better a lifetime at sea than a day in a dress and a brassiere.
Sorry, what?
Hello, old man.
I got me no treasure, and I got me no map of no buried treasure. I just be an old sailor with no ship, so leave us be.
He has got long ass arms, it's like a monkey. And a pipe.
What are you doing?
Mending nets, of course. What'd it look like I be doing?
I'm not well versed in maritime customs.
Mar what? Ah, yous mean sea life, do you not? Ah, the smell of the salty sea, the lapping of waves on your ship, the spray
looks like she's sitting there like a fucking lemon.
Face, plump maidens in every part. Aye, I tell yous, I be having stories about the sea.
In every port.
Care to share some of your maritime stories with me?
Mar what? Ah, tales of the sea, right? Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. Now, what stories be I wanted to hear, then?
Okay, one story, and then I think I might be done.
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
Aye, I be having plenty of tales to tell. There be the tale of me adventures in the Baksheevan Empire, if you'd be interested. It'd be a tale of grand romance, just up your alley, be sure of it.
Sure, that sounds like a fine story.
Aye. It'd be near on 50 years ago
Only
that I
one.
was a meeting a sturdy old lady called the Three-Legged Whore.
The what?
What do I be saying? She was called the Thrifty Horse, she was. Aye, that be her name. The Whittle What's-it.
You don't remember the ship's name, do you?
Anyways, I be a young mate then, and we be anchored in Monterba, the grand western port of the once glorious Baksheevan Empire. I be having ship leave until the following evening, and it be me first visit
Imagine if he
to that
sounded like one.
exotic and dangerous port. So I sets out to have a look around. Now, bear in mind that Monterba be ruled by a mock.
Mock.
Like all large Baksheevan cities. In principle, the mock be having to report to and pay half of all taxes to the emperor in Port Altaban. But with the Baksheevan Empire having all but crumbled into pieces, the provinces do be having the power to do pretty much as they be wanting. And so I sets out on me own that day to explore the city. Now, bear in mind that all the cities of the Southlands...
I'm about that life, Master. That sounds great.
And that be me adventures in the once glorious empire of Bakshiva. And that be how I meet me bird. How I seduce and romance the mock's daughter.
Slept.
How I be chased from Monterba by the mock's soldiers. And how I be the first man to walk across the desert of Shangagriel, the wastelands. And how I be getting this awful rash on. Girl, you do not be sleeping, do you?
It's a long story.
What? What? Sleeping? No. Just concentrating really hard. Good story, though. Solid material. Ever considered doing a book?
Aye, but the agents in Marcuria be bloodthirsty vampires with no thought but to milk your life's blood.
Oh, so they take an outrageous commission then?
No. They actually be bloodthirsty vampires with a penchant for biting your neck when you ain't be looking.
Huh.
Commentary.
What have you got in that chest?
What chest?
The one you're sitting on.
Oh, that be no chest, girl. That be me stool. Aye, me stool, carved into the uncanny likeness of a chest.
Oh?
But what's in it?
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
No, really. What's in the chest?
Oh, live snakes. Aye, snakes that'll bite your face off before you have time to jump. Better leave them be, then.
Okay, Mr. Tamatomoto.
I'm still curious about that chest.
Right. I be telling yous, curse the balance, girl. You never give up, do you? I be having no real treasure in here, like I told ye. But it be where I keep me personal articles and things I be picking up now and then on me travels. And me bed, it's where I be keeping me bed before I be losing him. I be a stupid old man. He be my best friend. I ain't nobody else around to talk to, you see, on account of him being a
stupid old man, and he is my best friend.
What happened
to your talking bird?
I be cheated out of him. Aye, that cups handler on the marketplace be cheating me in a full game of cups, and I be having to give me bird up to try to win me money back.
And what happened?
He be taking me bird when I be choosing the wrong cup. Aye, my best friend taken from me. Cursed to be the balance. I be all lonesome now.
I mean, you bet.
The worst part is that me bird is now a prize to be won. A prize in a cups game. Beat the handler thrice and you win a prize of your choice, me poor bird.
What's your bird's name?
Bird.
Oh,
Oh.
I'd better get going.
Yous young'uns be always running round. Everything be so important. Yous be having no time to sit down and take a breath. So go. Be not wasting your time here with me.
I mean, yeah. I only have 4,200 weeks on this earth. Roughly. I guess.
It's a lighthouse. The blue fire's burning bright, a safe beacon for weary sailors, and a magnet for flowery prose.
Oh. How do I leave? Big boat! His legs are gone. He's Rayman!
Assorted cargo. Judging by his ungainly stance, I'd say he's a mariner pining for the sea. Ahoy there, matey!
Pardon?
Pardon?
Isn't that how you sailors greet each other?
No.
No.
What do you say then?
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a how are you today then, if we're feeling adventurous. But never, ever, ahoy.
This is valuable information.
Aye, matey, that it be.
Why aren't you out at sea?
Do you see the
Big
sail
dumb
on that
idiot.
barge over there?
Yes?
She
Is
just
it
like
flapping?
she made assumptions.
What?
Is it flapping? Is the sail flapping
Oh,
in the
you
wind?
No.
Why is that then?
Because...
Permit the term!
Because it's not... windy?
Exactly.
Well, can't you just use oars or something?
Oh, what an excellent idea. Now, why didn't we think of that? Of course. Oars! By Jaw's stunted left arm, that's it. Why have we been moored to the dock for a month with our merchandise dropping in value when we could have just rowed our way to Guienne?
Are you being sarcastic?
Why is it?
Sarcastic?
I've never seen that before.
Me?
Is that a new thing?
What in Jaw's name makes you think that?
Neil came in, it was like, hello, ahoy, you cunt. Like, the letter U. And it was like, no. Do you want to permit this language? Fuck yeah. Say whatever you want, as long as it's not offensive to someone. I mean,
How
you can
long
offend
has
me.
it been since the last
Or you could
wind?
try. That's fine. I don't give a
Near
shit.
a month. Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell
Look,
on
no
the wind.
racism, no discrimination.
Moja'll
You can
be
say
cursed
cunt,
if I
okay?
know
It's
why.
fine.
But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him, but not one has returned. Now the A-Reed High Council speak of sending an entire army platoon to sort him out, but I'm afraid that just might piss him off.
Oh.
Who's this alchemist who cast a spell on the wind?
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax. Lives in a bloody rock somewhere up north, beyond Riverwood.
Oh.
Thanks for the chat.
Aye.
Ahoy, matey. See what I did there? No, I don't want to go back to... I don't want to go back to this place. I don't want to talk to fucking whoever that guy is anymore. I want to leave.
It's a lighthouse, much like the ones we have at home.
No automaton, man. Let's go back to church.
We're gonna talk to the priest. It's gonna take us on a journey. Through time and space.
Those guys
Wait,
Those guys must be part of the City Watch. They look a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Newport cops, despite the lack of an exoskeleton.
Oh, that thing I was talking to wasn't a robot, it's just he was mostly invisible. Because the game do be like that. I'm tired. Oh, hey. Jesus Christ, April, hurry up. Okay.
Excuse me, Vestrum Tobias?
Tobias,
Aliens
just
aren't
call
real,
me
Mother. I got a
Tobias,
choice.
please. I require no ceremony from a distinguished guest such as yourself. Did you enjoy the sights?
Oh shit, mate.
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Walking around out there, seeing with my own two eyes things that can't possibly exist.
Like boats?
I kept thinking, it's all a dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. But then I realized, I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it.
Ew.
And you know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
In your world, in
Boat
Star,
sailors, crazy,
there is no room
impulsive
for magic. That is, and always has been, the curse of science, the fallibility of logic and order. They leave no room for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale.
Well, I don't believe
But
in
then
fairy
magic
tales.
has its downsides too. It's unpredictable. It invites chaos. It puts the balance in peril in a way that science alone never could.
I keep hearing about the balance and about Stark and Arcadia and...
The fairy tales were bullshit.
This is probably going to sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is or what I'm doing here or... All I know is that something strange is happening in my world, I guess. I had dreams, and the dreams felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too. Things that couldn't happen, and
I think I will begin at the very beginning. I believe that is why you were sent here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will. Come with me, and I will tell you the story of Earth as your books never have. And when your eyes and ears are open to the truth, perhaps your mind will follow. We can only hope. Come.
That sounds like a long story.
This is the true story of the balance, as observed by the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance, the Fathers. The Sentinel
Nice hat.
Minstrom
Look at
committed
that
this
guy.
story to the pages of the scriptures and to these temple walls thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future.
So
The wall
what's this?
paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the balance. And it is through these images that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan. The story begins and ends here, with this mural. Ages ago, and in ages to come, the Earth was one, and magic and science existed side by side in nature and in all people. There was balance, and there was harmony.
You're saying there was just one world then?
One world, one Earth. Magic and science in balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp. But then,
Sounds like the Elegant Empire.
humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish purposes. The balance of the cosmos was in peril. Unless something was done, unless man
Look
was
at this
humbled
fucking
and
nightmare.
learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos,
Help me,
the twilight of
my
chaos
baby.
would fall upon Earth. It had happened before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse. We were given a visitation then. The drag kin, having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
The drag? I think I've heard that name before.
Dragkin, Draken, Dragons, whichever name they go by.
They look like regular
They
Dragons
remain
to
the
me.
eternal servants and custodians of the balance.
Okay.
There were 4 of them here on Earth. And of the 4, one who would found the order of the balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrum were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated before the balance collapsed and brought untold disaster. Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts. Arcadia and Stark, magic and science, chaos and order. The first Sentinel were counted 13, 6 scientists, 6 magicians, and 1 who was between, the Dragkin, our mentor, our custodian, our learned guide. Both magic and science were needed to perform this most difficult of tasks. To split a world in 2, to create 2 worlds from 1.
Wasn't the use of that kind of power dangerous to the balance?
Yes, and so for this purpose, they built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world. Placed at the base of the tower, and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science. At the appointed hour, the 13 came to the tower, and with them a woman, whose destiny was decided by the purpose to which she had been born. She would be the first guardian, the human protector of the balance, who would stay in the tower for 1,000 years to watch over the 2 worlds, and to ensure that the flows of magic and science were always equal. And so the ritual began. One world was to become 2, separated by the balance, and each world visible to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly.
Oh god, imagine having dreams
For the magical
about,
creatures, the choice was simple.
You live in Magic
They had
World
to
and you
go
have
to
a dream and
Arcadia.
it's just fucking
Their
like
kind would
London
not
at rush hour.
survive in Stark. But for others, families were torn apart, lovers separated, and friends lost for all eternity. Encircled by the 12 and the 1 who would be guardian, the disc at the base of the tower began to spin faster and faster as more and more power flowed through it, until it was a blur. Darkness enveloped the tower.
I would
but
like the science
disc
to flow
glowed
more aggressively
brighter,
also.
brighter. Reality turned, and in one moment, a new reality had been created and 2 new worlds born. In the tower there was silence. The original disc had disappeared, and in its place was a smaller counterpart, a similar yet different disc. Around and outside the tower the world looked different. They were now between Stark and Arcadia, between reality and dream. This was the realm of the balance and of the guardian, and it would be her home for the next 1,000 years. The one who was kin picked up the disc and said, "This disc is a counterpart to the original disc, which has now become this realm, and the key to which has been split and divided in 4. The key is the disc, and the disk is this realm. This mystified the 12, and the one who was kin continued. Know only this. The Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disk is broken. But nor can it be repaired without the disk being repaired. The 4 pieces, that is the key, will be given to the 6 of you who are to be taken to Arcadia for safekeeping. Yet the key will never be complete, he went on, without the precious stones that adorn each piece. I will keep 1, and my fellow kin the 3 others. Should the day come when this realm must be repaired, or the worlds reunited, and that day will come, you will assemble the disk, and the kin will come together one last time.
Like a reunion
tour. 6 of the 13 went to Arcadia.
I get it.
And 6 to Stark, and the one who would be Guardian ascended to the throne. Witness the mural, where her dreams and hopes, her very soul were locked away in the disk. In service of the balance, these traits were nothing but barriers. Through new eyes, the imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian. And with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from Stark into the disk, and redistributed the power wherever it was needed. A new era had begun, the era of the Guardian. After they left the tower, 2 of the Drakkin went to Stark, the other 2 to Arcadia. The 6 who came to each world started what is now known as the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. But while in Arcadia the Sentinel thrived, in Stark they did not. In Stark, the memories of magic and the balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws, of logic, and of science. And soon, very soon, Arcadia became nothing more than legend, a myth, tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain.
Yeah, this is
around the fire.
exposition, man.
And while dreams still brought sights and sounds of Arcadia to those asleep in Stark, they were discounted as mere dreams and nothing more.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about Arcadia? And that's the way things are? Then what's wrong with that? And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is another long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories, and so I shall be brief.
Christ.
As I told you, while in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for a brief time, they were soon diminished and powerless. Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian Sentinel for their politics and teachings. The Stark Sentinel wanted people to work towards reunification, while their brothers did not. So the inevitable soon came to pass, and the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers, and named themselves the Vanguard. And while at first their philosophy was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically. The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited, and the return to what they called the Glorious Ages, when humankind could control the forces of cosmos. But first they needed their own servant in charge of the balance, their own guardian. Now, every 1,000 years, a new guardian took the place of the old one, because no one can be separated from their souls for any longer than 1,000 years. Every 1,000 years, a new guardian was born. The balance provided the seed from which a new fruit grew. But now, it has been 200 years since the previous guardian, the 12th guardian, was to be replaced. Every new child born to the balance has been taken away by the Vanguard, to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far, they have failed. But the 12th Guardian could wait no longer.
He is a wordy fellow.
Only a short time ago, the disk in the tower shattered, and the Guardian left his throne. The balance is now untended, and we have yet to find a new Guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance.
Got
and
it.
they may be able to place their own puppet on the throne to rule the balance according to their principles. And this we cannot allow. It will mean the end of Stark and Arcadia, and the dawn of an era of chaos.
Era of chows.
Now do you see?
I understand the history. I can even accept it. But I
Okay.
don't understand why I'm here and what Cortez wants with me.
The balance is in peril, April.
No,
Guardian
dude,
has
see?
abandoned his tower.
Sure.
He has disappeared.
Whatever.
And there is no one to take his place.
What?
He must be reinstated to protect the balance until a new
It's a long
Guardian may
story.
be found.
And
You know,
what can I do?
Maybe he should have
Nobody.
prepared like a
I've just been having a lot of bad
one of those like
dreams.
slideshows. You know, the
You
picture
are a
slides.
strong shifter. I have not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
Someone capable of opening doors between
Because that would have,
worlds.
if I was
A
in
shift,
April's place, that
a
would have just
portal
come
between
through
the
my
realms of
ears.
Stark
I'd be like,
and Arcadia.
Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. Cortez was the one who
No.
opened the shift.
strong shitter.
And he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez only channeled your power to aid you. He would not be able to step through the shift himself.
Now I can't
Even
stop
if that's
reading
true,
it as shit,
I don't have any
thanks.
control over my talent.
But in time you will. How
You
else
should
do
so
intend to
strongly
travel
over the
back to your
barriers
world?
between worlds.
God, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Can't you help me?
I'm afraid not. Even if I could shift, I would not be able to channel through you like Cortez.
Even if I could shit.
So, I'm on my own?
If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But aside from that, yes. Yes, you are.
That's so not cool.
No, it has been unseasonably warm. If you don't
Whatever,
mind,
dude.
I will return to my studies now. Thank you for listening to
Ruined
an old man
Lorman.
and his long stories.
No, thank you. It's starting to make a little bit of sense now.
That is good news. Come see me again if you have any more questions.
There's been a shit in the balance. I can hear him leaving. Right, that was a long story. And I don't know anything other than a lot of shit happened. There was a whole thing. The worlds were split. And now they're looking for a new person. The Vanguard, who are the baddies, and they want somebody to be a puppet throne so they can control the balance between Arcadia and Stark for their own personal gain or whatever. And the other guys don't want that. Donut. Bad times. But hey, that sounds like a problem for a different time, me, because I've seen enough for one day and I'm very tired all of a sudden and I need to go lie down and possibly get some food. He waited too long and now he can never shit again. He's constipated with lore. Possibly shit. Finnet, a teacup, is playing Grey Matter. Let's go do a big raid-ans on Finnet. Right, hold up. Hold up.